Okay, so we're live. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. So today here it's me and Patrick. So Patrick, shoot.
Okay, so I held a stand-up with the Asia team. Well, actually just Tong Wei this morning. And other than that, I started to investigate Heroku again, see what's going on there. And that's it for me today. No blockers.
Okay. So since yesterday, I solved a bunch of problems that we had um, on the cruncher. So I've been changing things. I created the new endpoint for the job ID. I also advanced a little bit more on the knife base, and that was it. Yeah, I corrected some issues. I upgraded the version of Spring, and so on. So basically, that was what happened yesterday.
So you delivered the API for job ID? I saw the documentation was updated.
Yes,
Okay, good.
everything should be good now.
I wrote into Arun's PR for that he can go ahead and change to the new job ID signature, and this PR can be merged. I think his other PR can go ahead and get merged too, the one that takes a resume ID, searches for jobs.
Yeah, I think so. The look at it. So you're saying the 332 or the 391? Okay. Okay, this one. Which one is this? Resume ID, the one that receives a resume ID and then gets the. Yeah. Yep.
Which one is that? 332?
Yes. So I think we can merge 332, and we're waiting on 391.
I thought I entered a comment for that. Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, and squash and merge, and this will close 332. Okay, done. Okay, and do we have any news on the other PRs? The PR from Mega doesn't have anything, right? No, there's no changes here.
She was having trouble with going to a tabbed interface. This weekend I spent some time using Bootstrap tabs, and I was able to do what she was trying to do, and I posted something to her on Sunday. I haven't heard anything since. Like I said, she's in physical therapy during our normal meeting time, so I see her online off and on, but I don't know what's going on. Sandhya is working on, let's see, which one is this one? This one is oh yeah, the one where we have to convert to user local time. And I've entered some comments to her PR, but I don't think she's responded to those yet. She asked me a question today about another waffle issue she's working on, unrelated. And I answered that, but she hasn't responded to my comments in our PR yet.
Okay. Okay, and the PR from Sandhya?
Yeah, I don't think that's ready to go. Like I said, I've put some comments in. She's not responded yet.
What I want to understand is that if there was any additional back and forth with you or not.
Not for that
I didn't
PR.
think so, but okay.
Not for that PR.
I'll try to review today the PR that you entered there.
Yeah, if you get that done, I actually will probably create a PR to use that for job application. That's small enough I can get it done tomorrow. And then, of course, I'm off Friday through Monday.
Okay.
Also, Sonia's PR on the local time, she doesn't have any tests for it, but I think we're okay there because we've got to build a Jasmine test, and I think that's beyond her right now, so I suggest that should be a separate story, a subsequent story. But I asked her to enter that story so that we have it in the backlog.
Okay. And I think that's it. Okay, so do you have any question or anything at this point?
No, I did create another app in Heroku using what I have currently in my development branch. And I'm still getting some problems, but the log now is giving me a lot more information. It looks like a Rails log, not that truncated thing that we're getting on PetsDev.
With what?
What error am I getting?
No, what I'm saying is that what did you change in order to have logs?
Well, I am putting it directly into Heroku, and it defaults to production, so it's put in as production. Well, what's that worth? I don't know, but maybe that's making a difference in how the logs are showing up. But I've just followed the default process of creating an app, excuse me, against my local repo, and did some tests. And like I said, the log shows a lot more information.
So, in theory, you didn't change anything.
I didn't change anything. No.
The only thing you changed it to staging, to stage the Rails variable or not?
I didn't do anything with the environment, so it's defaulting to production. One of the things that, let me see. When I look at the gem file, in production, we have this thing called Rails_12 factor for the production group. And the Heroku people state that that's a requirement to run on Heroku. I don't know what that gem does, but the fact that I put my app in it defaulted to production means that Rails 12 factor was part of the build. Maybe that makes a difference for us. I'm still not seeing it running through. I had some weird problems this morning. Right now, I've got a email port problem, so I may have to change the settings for email port number. But anyway, got a little bit more progress. At least I'm seeing a real Rails log.
Yeah, I don't know. The only issue that I see, we can change that to production. The only issue that we have is that we will not be able to see the database.
Yep, I know.
So, and I'm not sure if just should install everything.
Well, why can't we see the database? Why would
because we don't want to see the database in production.
Oh, in general, we don't.
Yeah. So we are not using it.
Well, I mean, if we can just get a stable production environment with base data in there to start with. That's better than nothing.
The name of the environment is production or prod?
Production. Lowercase p. When you build it using Heroku, you can see it builds it without development or test. So it defaults to production.
Okay, so where do I restart this?
There's something in the dashboard, maybe?
Yes, that's where I am currently. See if I can restart all dynos. Ooh. This will restart dyno processes for this application. This may result in a brief downtime. Yes, please. Okay, so the dynos are now restarting. Sure. Okay. If it's already everything up or not. Let's see. Pass. Okay. So. So here we go.
We're probably going to have to add to something in our production file and environments, because I don't think we've really maintained that.
Sorry, what? Hello?
Yep.
What? You were saying that we need to maintain something where? Or what?
Well, in config environments production file, we've added stuff to development in the environments folder, but not to production. I don't think I've added anything to that as we made changes to the development environment file. Not sure that makes a difference, but
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, logs now. rendering it to 100. Doing a post, whatever, 500. Okay. I think it looks better. Oh, SNMTP error. SMTP authentication error.
SMTP. Okay.
So that's it.
What's the SMTP error that you're getting?
Correct. Sir. Just copy paste the full thing. Maybe I should have done a snippet with this. Can I still do a snippet with this? Message. No, I can't. I'll just create a snippet.
That's interesting. So you were trying to register as a job seeker, huh?
That's the problem that we're talking about. So, okay, I changed the snippet. I'm going to remove this from the channel. Okay, so now you have it on a snippet.
So I got basically this, I've broken the same place, except I got a connection refused error, not an authentication error. So it's all about email, though.
Yeah, the problem is the email.
Definitely something to do with email. Okay. All right. Well,
did you change anything on the email configuration? You see that?
Well, no, we haven't changed the email configuration in a very long time.
So let me see if I find our password here. The SMTP domain.
Wait a minute. We have to put our application YAML file up there. Since that's not in Git, it's not present on Heroku. So that's our problem.
Shouldn't be, because we use that or the variables, right?
The environmental variables. Well, in my app, I'm not sure I have environmental variables set, so that's probably my issue there. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. I don't have pusher variables nor cruncher variables up there either.
Okay, so we are still using the metplus.pets@gmail.com.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And we still do use this password, right?
Yep.
And the SMTP domain is heroku.com, and the SMTP server is smtp.gmail.com.
Let's see what I got. Yep. Yeah, for my app, I don't have the variables set. So
you need to pick up every variable that you currently have there. Let me see if I can log in to this email address just to make sure. Okay. Oh, where's that? Here. And okay, so signing in, continue, and something like that. Authentication error. This is pretty strange. So
what was the domain that the SMTP domain that you mentioned?
Heroku.com.
Heroku.com. Okay. All right.
Is it possible? The problem
What's
is
that?
the username. It says we need a phone number.
I think phone number is validated to be present. I don't think that would cause this problem, though.
When we log in, when you try to log in with your username directly on Gmail, it asks for a phone number. Maybe this is it. So let me. That was.
You mean when you try to register?
I don't remember what's the email address. That. Oh, that's. Okay, so someone has our password.
How do you know that?
Because Google is saying so. Someone connected from VA. Where's VA?
Virginia?
What?
Virginia?
I don't know. Ashburn, VA.
VA is Virginia.
Okay, so must be. And another in August on the 10th. And something like that. Okay, so let me try again to see if I can now connect. Is it possible that the machines are in Virginia?
I don't know.
Nope. Still something here. Here is the same. Yeah. Completed 500 internal error. SMTP authentication error.
Okay, I'm still getting something going wrong too. Check logs again. So this time. I'm getting an SMTP authentication error as well.
Okay, so that's good.
That's progress, I suppose.
Yeah.
Authentication error. Well, it's a little more information than we had before.
Okay, so where do we initialize the SMTP? SMTP username, password, email address. Yeah, everything looks good. Heroku Rails email. Okay, we are not enabling start TLS auto. Rails console. Oh, run. Yeah, oh, it looks good. The only difference that we have, according to this one thing here, is that they, in the domain, use the full domain.
What was that?
They use the full domain of the app, and we don't have it there. So change the domain. And restart the domains again.
So
Okay.
Gmail says our recovery email address changed. Did you change that?
Yes, I just added as the recovery the pets admin at metplus.org.
Okay.
To recover it, to see if it was at a problem or not. Apparently it wasn't. So,
Still getting an authentication error. So did you say something about the SMTP domain has to change from Heroku.com?
Yeah, it may make any difference.
Is it HerokuApp.com or Heroku.com?
I added pets-dev at .herokuapp.com, but it didn't do anything. So I don't know. This is strange because it was working, so I don't understand what's happening here.
I wonder if that domain name has to be gmail.com.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, you're there. This just froze, so I don't know if you said something.
Okay. No.
So is this working locally, right? Because we're using the same email locally, right?
Yep, it is.
Something must be wrong with.
Did we ever have email working on Heroku? I want to say we did.
I think so.
I thought so
Not
too.
100% sure, but so.
Well, when you look in the Heroku Dev Center, if we send an email, it points you to one of their add-on partners. It doesn't have anything specific to Gmail.
Nope. Advised to use a different thing. So
Yeah, they want us to use an email service. Well, I'll continue to poke at this in the morning, or maybe later tonight. Well, at least we've gotten further. We've got a little bit more log information, so that's helpful.
So let's see what we can do with this. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to see if I can do anything for the wheel, to see if I can do anything. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you could post something to the MetPost channel, if you get that working. Arun was asking me about it, and I told him I'd let you know, because I was having trouble this morning as well.
Yeah, today's the 7th. Yeah, it was at midnight. I think yeah, it's possible because I think I did a deployment, so it's possible that something happened.
So I first noticed that when running seeds, the jobs created was showing 0. And so I went in there and was poking around, and we're creating valid job instances. But when we talk to the back end, it captures the exception and it says job can't be created. So I'm going to probably create a story and a PR tomorrow just to change the message. It should say something like a job can't be created on Cruncher back end or something like that. It's very misleading.
Okay.
All right, well, I got to go. So I will touch base with you tomorrow. Hopefully we can make some progress on Heroku and get that working.
Okay.
If you're making progress, let me know on Slack, and I'll continue when I get back and keep pushing at it.
I will try. Currently, I'm more focused on the problem of the cruncher, and I'll try to fix it. And if I have some time, I'll just look into the problem with Heroku.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just work on Heroku then myself. See if I can get my own little app running at the very least.
Okay.
All right. Have a good evening. We'll talk tomorrow.
See you.
Yeah. Bye now.